Hey, how's it going everyone? This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another top 10 list. And today I am going to be jumping into the wonderful world of Vietnamese cuisine by talking about the 10 must-try foods, the 10 must-try Vietnamese foods. And if you are not familiar with Vietnamese cuisine, perhaps you are traveling to Vietnam, or maybe you go to a local Vietnamese restaurant and you don't really know what exactly to order on that menu since all of it looks so foreign to you, I'm going to help you out in this episode because Vietnamese cuisine is one of the best Asian cuisine, if not some of the best foods that you'll eat in the world. I mean, it's like so extremely tasty. So I don't want you to miss out on any of this great stuff. And there's certainly a lot of foods that you can eat, whether you're at a restaurant in the US or traveling to Vietnam and wanting to try some of that awesome food. So in this video, I'm going to make it easy for you by listing 10 must-try popular Vietnamese foods, especially if you are new to Vietnamese cuisine. If you like what I'm doing here on Rockstar Eater, then please subscribe to my channel, which is the best way to support me and to get all these food videos on a weekly basis. And stick all the way to the end, of course, so that you can have the full knowledge of what you must eat in a Vietnamese restaurant. So anyways, without wasting any more time, let's begin with the first one, going alphabetically. Banh Cun. This is also known as steamed rice rolls. This is pretty similar to those rice noodle dishes that you can find at dim sum restaurants. It's basically like a steamed rice flour sheet that's stuffed with a combination of ground meats and mushrooms, onions, bean sprouts, and other stuff that makes this a really savory dish. Afterwards, it's usually dipped in the signature fish sauce, which gives it an amazing taste. And there are plenty of these that you can find as street food in Vietnam. But if you also happen to see this served in a local Vietnamese restaurant outside of Vietnam, then give this one a try because it makes for a great appetizer and just a great addition to your meal. Number 2, banh mi. These are Vietnamese style sandwiches that are becoming pretty popular all around the world, and for good reason. It's some of the best sandwich you'll eat on the planet, I kid you not. It's made with a French baguette, which of course should be freshly baked. Then it's stuffed with your meats, which can include like grilled pork, beef, or chicken, along with Vietnamese pickles, jalapenos, and a pretty nice mayonnaise spread. It's soft, it's crispy, it's flavorful. So if you've never had a Vietnamese style sandwich before, this banh mi, then get it today because you are gonna love it forever. Number 3, banh mi bạc ca. This stands for braised beef stew with baguette bread. So the bread is like the banh mi bread, but it doesn't have anything in it. The main attraction is the beef stew that's served with tendon, which is simmered for a really long time to get that amazing soft texture. This stew also has vegetables like carrots, bean sprouts, and assorted herbs. You can use the baguette bread to dip into the soup to enjoy with your meal. So if you are a beef stew kind of person, which I am, I go crazy for it, then you're gonna love this dish. Get it if you see it at a Vietnamese restaurant. Number 4, bánh xèo. This is essentially Vietnamese crepe pancakes that are literally means sizzling cake. The inside is stuffed with pork and shrimp and bean sprouts, and of course you got the crepe layer that's wrapped on top of it that has a nice crispy texture. This crepe is not sweet, it's not a dessert, rather it is a savory entree that is one of the absolute best Vietnamese foods that you need to try if you haven't. If you are a crepe fan and you want to see how crepe is made Vietnamese style, then go ahead and get this if you see it in Vietnam or at a local Vietnamese restaurant near you. Number 5, bún chả. This is another must-try Vietnamese noodle dish that is a specialty in the city of Hanoi, Vietnam. It is composed of 3 main ingredients: the grilled pork, the vermicelli noodles, and the fish dipping sauce. And it comes along with a side of lettuce, basil, and bean sprouts to give the whole meal a refreshing, fresh taste. This is one of the foods that you must get when you are eating at a Vietnamese restaurant. I mean, you can't go wrong with the dish because it has everything, like your proteins, your noodles, which is the carbs, and then you have your vegetables. So this is going to make a really nice meal all around, so get it. Number 6, Cá Kho Tô. This is also known as caramelized fish in clay pot. If you like fish, then this is a must-try item in Vietnamese cuisine. It's basically a catfish fillet that is braised and served in a clay pot. It has an amazing sauce that is made of soy sauce, fish sauce, sugar, shallots, and other great ingredients. The kakotol has a pretty strong sweet and salty flavor and is oftentimes served with white rice and some vegetables. So if you want some exciting seafood to eat, then why not start with this amazing catfish dish? When you see it at a Vietnamese restaurant and you love fish, then try this as a starter. Number 7, com tam. This stands for broken rice. It is a restaurant and a street stand favorite in Vietnam. The rice is certainly the attraction here, but it's also served with barbecue pork or beef topped with a piece of fried egg. This is one of my favorite dishes to eat in a Vietnamese restaurant, especially if I'm in the mood for rice and not noodles. It is perfect comfort food. So if you've never tried this Vietnamese broken rice before, then try it because it is really going to earn your admiration, especially if you are a rice fan. Number 8, Goi con. These are also known as spring rolls, which is pretty popular in many Vietnamese restaurants. They are great appetizers for sharing, and maybe to even have with your main entree. The skin outside is translucent, and inside is stuffed with like vegetables and your protein choice of shrimp and or shredded pork. And then to top it off, you have this really tasty rich peanut sauce that you dip it in that makes this dish like so mind-blowing. It's like refreshing, it tastes great, and it's healthy all at the same time. So if you never had this one before, get it, especially in a restaurant. Get it as an appetizer, share it, and enjoy it. Number 9, mi quang. This is known as turmeric noodles, which is a pretty popular dish in Hanoi, Vietnam. This dish is pretty simple. It's composed of white noodles and topped by oils, leaves, peanuts, shrimp, mint, quail eggs, which you all, kind of mix together. So this is a non-soup noodle dish, but one of the best and most traditional ones to try. So if you are a noodle fan and you like the combination of all the proteins that I just described right now, then go with the mi quang, because this is really a taste, the simple, beautiful taste of Vietnam, like right in your mouth. And finally, number 10, pho. This is probably the most popular Vietnamese food known to many people around the world, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know about it too. Pho is noodle soup that has the most amazing clear broth that is made of either chicken or beef, and other great ingredients to give that broth a subtle but flavorful taste. The noodles are these thin rice noodles, which is really the star of the show, but you also have some great toppings, such as like your thinly sliced ribeye, the beef balls, the chicken breasts, and other proteins. So if you've never had a pho before, then go ahead and try this, because this is one of the most accessible, tasty, simple dishes that you can have in Vietnamese cuisine. So there you have it with 10 of the must-try Vietnamese foods, whether at a local Vietnamese restaurant near you or if you're traveling to Vietnam. And I want to apologize that if I have butchered any of the names of these Vietnamese dishes, especially if you guys are Vietnamese. I'm trying my best to describe it with my, really bad accent. But anyways, I hope you guys out there, if you are planning to try some good Vietnamese food and you are at a restaurant or you're traveling to the country and you don't really know what exactly to order that really captures the essence of Vietnamese food, then stick with these 10 as a starter and you'll be very, very happy. All of them are really delicious. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Rockstar Eater. As I said in the beginning of the video, the best way to support me is to subscribe. So please go down to the bottom, hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, and you'll be getting these awesome food episodes on a weekly basis. And also, please be sure to give me a thumbs up if you've liked this episode, and comment below as well. Maybe there are some other Vietnamese dishes that I should have mentioned that was not on this list, or perhaps if you guys have ever tried any of these dishes, then please let us know. I want to know what you guys think about it. Well, I hope you have a great, great day today. Have a rockin' day, and hope you try some of this rockin' Vietnamese food someday soon. And before I entirely close out the video, I want to throw out one more suggestion as a bonus feature. If I had a close number 11 that I say that you should get in a Vietnamese restaurant, try the Vietnamese fried egg rolls. Egg rolls is pretty popular in a lot of Asian cuisine, but Vietnamese egg rolls, I believe they make the best egg rolls out there. I mean, no kidding. So if you want to try egg rolls and you're a fan of it, then you're not going to be disappointed. Get it at a Vietnamese restaurant or if you see it in Vietnam. Anyways, hope that's helpful to you guys. Take care.